Hey y'all! Welcome to our podcast, The Pretty Ugly Struggle, hosted by Conni Luv and B.Hall. Each week, sit with us as we discuss viral topics, raising kids, relationships, running businesses, and trying to look good while doing it. The mother effing struggle is real.
It's 3 miles. It's not horrible.
Hey y'all! Welcome to our podcast, The Pretty Ugly Struggle, hosted by Conni Luv and B.Hall. Each week, sit with us as we discuss viral topics, raising kids, relationships, running businesses, and trying to look good while doing it. The mother effing struggle is real.
What's up? Hey, y'all.
Hey y'all, it's your girl B.Hall.
And I'm your girl, Conni Luv.
Welcome to another episode of The Pretty Ugly Struggle.
Why does mic seem like it's so high?
You know what, you have a different mic today. You normally have that, like, whole one.
Mm-hmm, and thing like sitting right in my face. Right in my face. Perfect angle.
So, welcome back, y'all. We just gonna pop right in. How was your week?
It was a week. It was good. No complaints. Halloween just passed. We threw a very fun Halloween party at the house. It was for the kids. We had like a little. I don't even know, but a lot.
Did anyone have masks on, or were there tests given?
I had a mask on. I was a ninja, and my ninja had a mask. So I don't know about everybody else, but no, I didn't. It was really just mostly immediate family. So, you know, you be trusting your family, but hey. Corona is still real, but it ended up being cool. Like we had a little haunted trail on the side of the house. The kids loved it, and then we karaoke the night away. Okay. You know, we love to karaoke in my house.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
But that was my week. I ain't had nothing else going on. How about yourself, honey?
I went out of town to Austin this past week, and we recorded a podcast with 2 dope guys. That's going to be coming out.
Yes, we did.
Visually. That'll be on YouTube today, probably.
Yeah, we can. Do you want to drop it on audio too?
Yeah.
I'll get with Mark to see if we can get it fixed.
Yeah, so we recorded a cool ass podcast last time. Y'all will hear pretty soon. That's my first time recording Zoom from like not in the studio. So trying to work through all that type stuff and learning this, learning that. It's been a whole learning process.
Yeah, it has, definitely.
So, my week was good. My week was pretty. I can't complain.
It was pretty.
We do, if y'all are watching on YouTube, we do have a guest in the house today, Miss Ayesha.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. Ayesha, you are the girl I never had, and I want to.
You better.
Hey.
Aisha.
Ayesha is a really, for when I met her when we were in 9th grade, and we initially was about to fight. Me and my other cousin Chanel, we thought that we was going to have to jump Ayesha. Ayesha's about 6 foot, and we both about 5'5", 5'6", and we was like, we're just going to jump this off. That's going to be it.
Period.
Because she was looking so mean and shit. I'm like, it's our 9th grade year, and we was going to do a volleyball. And then she walked up to us, and she was like, hey, guys. I was like, oh, she cool as fuck.
For real.
And she told us her name and shit, and from that moment on, we've been like this, like tight as fuck, never had a falling out. And we went to college and roomed together. Everybody like, y'all ain't gonna be friends, y'all ain't gonna be friends. I'm like, that was my nigga, and that's still my nigga, and she's here today.
A1 day one.
Would you like to say anything else about yourself?
Hi, everyone. My name is Ayesha, and I'm a guest on your podcast. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Constance.
Thank you for coming.
Don't be nervous.
A little bit.
I know.
I think everybody is initially when they first sit down, but then when we get to talking and you realize it ain't nothing but a whole bunch of shit talking, you feel right at home.
Well, you know, I got my Henny on deck.
Listen, y'all, it's 12:30. We over here getting lit. Because this election has us all stressed out.
I didn't go to sleep till 4 o'clock this morning just because I was watching all the updates and my anxiety was so high. I couldn't sleep.
I went to sleep at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
11:30.
So you didn't get to see Biden talk or Trump talk?
I have my feelings about this election, and at this point, you don't really care what y'all got to say until we announce the winner, you know. So I don't.
Exciting to me.
Yeah.
See all those states that are about to turn blue, might turn red. It was just kind of exciting for me.
I think, you know, people who really aren't into politics and they are getting into it, like kind of like yourself, you're excited. For me, it's more like I'm not as excited about the whole thing. Like, it's like, okay, you know, it's like I'm just here. You know, I'm like,
whatever. You're like, whatever happens.
I'm gonna have to live in this world regardless. Because the thing is this, we have to realize that, yes, the president is the president, but we need to not only win.
We need that House.
We need the Senate.
We need that Senate.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we're gonna win the Senate.
Yeah.
So even if Biden wins and we don't win the Senate, it's still gonna be.
It's gonna be rough.
Effed up for him. They're gonna make it so hard for him
just
to
like
make
with
any changes
just like with Obama.
Anything. So it's just gonna be a lot harder. So it's like, dang, we can win the presidency, but we don't understand how actual, you know, politics really work.
No, we know we need that goddamn Senate. And a lot of people are talking about the popular vote and all this type of stuff, and it's really about the electoral college. You know what I'm saying? That's what is blue or red. Hell, they're supposed to vote with the people, the popular vote, but sometimes they fucking don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know. I don't even know who they are. Who the fuck are they?
They're supposed to be these high elected officials, like, that make this pledge.
Who are they?
I don't know.
Can I Google their names?
No, you can't. You're not supposed to know who they are.
Well,
they're all white old men. Go ahead.
The question that I have is, when are we going to get those checks? That's the $1 million
You want to be stimulated?
question.
Is that what you mean? Are you talking about the black check? Which one are you talking?
The stimulation.
Oh, the stimulation. Because they were talking about the whole like reparations for black people too, which is supposed to be like this $500 billion plan that Trump was coming up with last minute, trying to get black votes and shit. Oh, honey, yes.
Definitely need that up off of you.
When are those checks coming? Come on now. So how did you feel about the presidency? Did you vote?
Definitely.
Yes, ma'am.
Me and my husband voted. This was his first year voting. A lot of my friends, actually, this was their first year voting.
Yeah. So they didn't vote for Obama. Interesting.
No, and that was crazy to me. I said, you didn't vote for the black man.
You know,
but they didn't.
Okay. Hey, so you got to get in where you fit in sometime, and now is a good time to get in. I'm cool with that. I ain't judging nobody who vote and don't vote. That's, you know, it's your own choice. We're in America. You have that freedom. It was interesting that I was on TikTok, and a lot of the other countries are watching it like it's their election.
Yeah, because a lot of other countries don't like Trump.
Yeah, they're like, how the fuck did y'all vote him in? They're like, are you guys going to do it again?
Yeah.
Are you that dumb?
You know what? When I was in Canada, I remember the man telling me, like, a Uber driver, he was like, they look at Trump like we put him there. So they look at us like we're dumb. Like, why would y'all even do that to yourselves? But then they look at black people like, why do y'all stay?
Yeah.
Why would you stay in? Like, the man was asking me literally, like, why would you stay there?
Yeah.
And I was like, and go where? Where am I gonna go? I ain't from Africa, baby. I was like, because he was Indian.
Like, what part of Africa would you even go to?
He was like from Pakistan or something, and I was like, you can go back to Pakistan because you know your ancestors and your granny and all of them live there. I can't go nowhere. I can go to Louisiana. You know what I mean? I can't leave this country because I don't like the president. Yeah. They look at it like if they go somewhere and they don't like the president, they're gonna go home. Anywhere that they're oppressed.
Well, because that's their home. Like,
exactly.
do they understand this is our home or not? Because we're black, they think we're just from Africa.
No, when I had that conversation with him, I don't think that's what he thought. I think he's just like looks at it like, why do you stay? Yeah. And when I said, where do you want us to go? Yeah. That's when it kind of hit him like, oh, you know, like, dang. Yeah. You know? And
shit's real.
Because I was like, he should not represent us. He was like, but that's the president does. You know what I mean? It's like the leader of the household. The father, absolutely, the man of the household represents the family. Mm-hmm. So if you got old duck-ass husband, you got a duck-ass family. You know?
What if you have a household where the woman rules the home? Like, she controls the majority of the decisions being made. She controls the money.
I mean, even if it's she's still the leader.
Yeah.
And so she still whoever running that household.
Okay, so not automatically is it the man, but most times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever is the leader, like even if you are when you choose the captain of your basketball team, you choose them because of their
character,
and you think they're going to represent you in a good way. We're choosing a president that does not represent this country in a very good way. You know,
just so much wrong, and it was like a lot of Hispanic or Mexican people that were voting for him, and it's like some other people were literally crying on live on TikTok because they're like, do you not understand that he put your people in cages, your children in cages, and separated them from their parents, and they still haven't connect those families back to each other. You know what I'm saying?
It's that deep.
But people quickly fucking forget all the shit that has happened since. Do you remember him closing the borders and not allowing the people from Afghanistan and other countries like that to go home or come back into the country even they were born here? It was so much shit this man did. Yeah. And it's still doing. It's like at least half of Americans don't fucking see it. I also quickly forget that we are the minority. Blacks, Mexicans, we are the minority. We are greatly outnumbered by the white people. We have had a lot of white people support us and all that kind of stuff, and that's been great because we definitely fucking need that. We need them as allies. But like when they were talking about, man, Texas, y'all should have did this, we did what the fuck we could.
Exactly.
We did the best we fucking could. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that was the closest it had been. We've been red since the beginning.
We be red from the beginning.
You know what I'm saying? So for this race, it's like we really did try like our best. And even with Georgia tried the best. Now, what I don't understand is fucking Louisiana. How they're like 60% Republican and you know what I'm saying? 40%. I might be lower than 40. Maybe 70-30. I was like, I didn't know Louisiana was so red either. I mean, I know a lot of
really. That's one of the most racist states.
I didn't know. I guess because I go to New Orleans and I'm like, oh, we out here.
And they're still like very behind.
Clearly.
Like it's very, very, very.
And ain't nobody talking about them. Hell. But yeah.
That's like another world there.
Well, Fort Worth definitely stood up.
First off, could you talk about what happened in Fort Worth a couple weeks ago?
Okay. Well, I think what happened is a guy from KKK or something of some sort came on Miller and was doing donuts with a flag or something. I don't know. All I know is me and my husband pulled up to vote, and I saw my homegirl Erica James. Shout out, baby girl. I seen her, and I was like, damn, what's going on? Everybody had their rifles and you know, and I'm like, damn, big guns. Meanwhile, I'm pulling up with my little 380.
Hello, come on, somebody.
My little pop. But we went in to vote with no problem. But they said that people were stopping people's grandmas and uncles and
trying to intimidate them
from voting. And so that's basically what happened. And
you know what they were saying to them? What? Just like, what were they saying?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, so my mom went to vote. And there were people that were Republicans, clearly Republican, asking them they're going to go vote. And they're like, yo, we finna go vote. And they were like, well, make sure you vote Republican because X, Y, Z, da, 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 da. And they were like, what? And went in there and voted Democrat. And it came back out. And then the people were still like, did y'all vote Republican? They were like, that's none of your fucking business. Yeah. You can't tell me or, you know what I'm saying? And if I don't want to tell you, I don't got to say shit. And they went on to their card about their business. Like, the nerve of these people.
My question is what if we can just take parties out of it? Like, if we can run this country and it not be Democratic or Republican, or just take out the party system altogether, and we would actually start to have to listen to what these candidates are talking about. You know, we're gonna have to listen so we can know who we really want to vote for. Because honestly, when I go vote and I don't know any of the other names on the ballot, it's a little embarrassing. Because now I'm just picking blue because it's blue. You get what I'm saying? Right. And I don't, as a person who calls myself knowledgeable or likes to inform myself of things, I'm a little embarrassed about that. So I was like, I have to do my own work, you know, to stop just picking because this is what blue is better than red, you know what I mean? Versus like, okay, this person really believes in this person is going to push something in my favor. You gotta start knowing what you're actually voting for. And I think that's why you got a lot of black people or Hispanic people who are voting for Trump, because he's saying what they want to hear. You get what I'm saying? And if he's giving them, so for me, I didn't vote for Biden because he's saying what I wanted to hear. I voted for him because I just don't like Trump. You get what I'm saying?
That was my reason.
And it's kind of like, that's why I'm like, it is what it is. I'm damned if I do it, damned if I don't. Like, which poison is worth drinking for me in this election? That's because I don't really believe in Biden's
policies or what?
Promises, I guess. You know,
I don't believe none of their promises.
Yeah, like I don't believe that he's gonna be able to make the difference that's needed. You know what I mean? And that what he will, hopefully, him becoming president will do is get rid of some of this hate that's going on in this world right now. Donald Trump has ignited so much hate, and he's given power to hate. He's given power to racism, discrimination. He's given power to the wrong people. And I'm hoping that when Biden does become president, that those people start to go back under whatever they was, because they wasn't out like this. You know what I mean? Go back where you was. You know what I'm saying?
I would rather know who the racists are, though. Like, if my neighbor is one of those Trump supporter and racist ass KKK members, I want to know that. So I'm kind of glad that these people are showing their motherfucking faces now. They don't got their mask on, their sheets on their faces now. Like, you can see, oh, okay, that's how you rocking now? Bet. I know how to fucking deal with you. I know how to treat you now. That is one thing. But when it's like in Fort Worth, I'm so surprised because the places they were at were very black populated, poor areas, that they felt so fucking empowered to come fuck with us down there. We ain't fucking with y'all. So why are y'all bothering us? You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Like,
but that's
they think we scared of them. They still think that some of us are still enslaved in mind, but a lot of us are like, no, you not finna just come and try to run me over or take over. You know what I'm saying? I gotta protect. Like, that's one thing about being single right now. I'm the only one sitting at this table, just me and my daughter. And like, there's times where I've been so anxious during this shit because I'm like, I'm the protector right now. And it's like, damn, Bridget, you need to get your shit together, get your man, because I like having that man there to be like, hey, I got you, baby. We got this gun, that gun, and I can fight big, okay? Yeah. I got a couple of knives and shit, but then I got to be like suited up, booted up, like, all right, bring it, here we go, you know? Girl. It's like the whole, like, I'm like, okay, Bridget.
That is the benefit of having a man. Yeah. While we always talk about I want to be single and I'm happy. And let me tell you, it's some benefits when you got your man.
It's some
especially
benefits.
A good man. Get you a good man
that can fight. Shit.
You can't get you no scary man.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably why I like big men too, because I be like, I'm protected and shit. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, the whole like racism shit and right now Biden is in the lead by what, 238 to 213?
214 I just saw.
Okay.
Yeah,
and he needs 270 to become the president-elect.
Yep, that's all he needs.
Okay, so were you up last night to hear what Trump had to say?
No, baby.
Okay, so Trump came out and basically said that he's the president again, that he won. And then he was like, he wants votes to stop being counted.
Like, it's over.
It's over. Shit's over. And if you count anymore, I'm going to the Supreme Court. God damn
it's over. I won this shit. Give me my
we them boys.
Give me my plaque.
Now, don't talk about them boys now. That's a
Do
whole
you want to?
We're going to stop.
Give me my medal and we can keep it moving.
Right. I was just like, I can't believe it. So as soon as he was done, left the stage or whatever, and I was on CNN and they were like, that is incorrect. Actually, he is not the president as of now. We're still, so they were going on and on. I was just like, man, this nigga crazy. And talking about the president when I say that.
It's crazy.
So yeah, we're gonna see. They're still counting votes. I think a lot of people saying it should be done by Friday. Today is what, Wednesday? That it should be done by
I'm
Friday.
over it. We drinking at 12:30. Get up. What else we talking about? Y'all can have that election shit. We'll be talking about that tonight when we actually find out who the president is.
I don't think we're gonna find out tonight.
You don't think so? Well, I don't want to talk about it no more. Can we talk about something else?
Go ahead. You got it.
Let's talk about our guests. What we talking about today, honey? Y'all know when we bring a guest on, we bringing them on to give us some insight about some subjects and some things that we got going on, you know? So tell us what Miss
So Ayesha's here today because she went through something in her relationship. She is married to a person we all went to high school with. We know, Big E. And Ayesha really just was in love with Eric. Her whole it's the fucking truth. Y'all listen to me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, right? And I was just like, okay, like she really was after this nigga, and then finally she was like, she got him in. Got that ass. She stayed on him and got him, and he was her everything, you know what I'm saying? And so he proposed and they got married, and they've been good. They have their daughter Alyssa, and they have their son King, and they have this perfect black family. No, I'm not gonna say perfect. Nobody's perfect, okay? But they had this beautiful black family, you know what I'm saying? And we always go over there. That's her the hangout spot is her house. Like we kick it. She always cooking. We playing cards, dominoes, drinking, and just having a really good time. You know what I'm saying? And some shit happened. When was it?
I think about March.
March of last year. Okay, so a little over a year.
So this is just a year ago.
A little over a year.
Still fresh.
Okay, tell us what happened because I'm nosy.
Okay, so I was laying.
How long have y'all been married again?
Since 2016, December 19th.
Okay, cool.
So y'all been married for about
4 years.
4 years. How long were y'all in a relationship though? How long y'all been together?
Probably about 10 years.
10 years.
But we've been
that goddamn long.
Yeah, but we've been playing a little longer.
You know.
But y'all been going back and forth for
since high school.
Since high school. But
Yeah,
in
definitely.
a relationship
it
for 10
official.
years, married for 4, and a year ago, boom.
Boom.
Okay.
And before this, there was no problems. You know, I mean, we were just good. I mean, arguing over pass the blunt. You know,
Honestly,
stuff like
I
that.
call them crackheads because I like her. They go arguing over the blunt. Crackhead ass.
Pass it. You know, but besides that, it was nothing. I was laying on the couch. He was laying beside me, and he fell asleep. His phone rang, and it kept on ringing. It kept on ringing.
What time was it?
Probably about 11:30.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, who is this? So I said, fuck it. I picked it up. I said, hello. And then nobody say anything. So I got my phone and I called the number from my phone. I called, nobody said anything. So about 3 months later, I get a call on my phone late at night on my voicemail because I didn't answer. I was asleep. And it's, boom, I got your boyfriend.
Are you serious? Wait, is
Yes.
it playing or she's singing?
No, it's playing.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, your boy.
Yeah, so I'm like,
got
the
him.
fuck? I was like, because I know that's some shit that we do, you know? So I was like, you know, I had to go through my voicemail to get the number. I got the number. Anyways, it was the girl's cousin who called me. And I was like, so why are you calling me? And I was like, do you know, somebody you know talk to my husband? Or like, she was like, your husband? Bitch, husband.
Okay.
And she was like, well, I don't know. I ain't going to tell you that. So anyways, another girl ended up calling me a few minutes after this. And she says, yeah, I got a baby with him and this and that, carrying on. I was like, what?
A baby with who?
Where they do that
Where that
at?
baby at? Who that baby pappy?
Shit. Baby, I'm still trying to figure it out. Yeah. But, and so I was like, what? So I listened to her whole story or whatever. And honestly, I was just trying to be cordial with the situation. You know, I ain't really tripping. I mean, shit happens, you know?
Hold on. Shit happens.
Shit does happen.
But your initial was saying, when she said, I have a baby with him, your initial was, damn, that's fucked up. Was it sad? Were you mad?
I was mad. I was sad. I was
All in
ready
one.
to pop.
Yeah.
I mean,
who was you going to pop?
him and her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
And whoever else getting the goddamn way. You hear me? But, you know, I was like,
So then after that conversation, you were just like, okay, shit happens.
I was kind of like, you know, shit happens. In my head, I started to think, you know, nobody can be married for 40 years and not do something.
Yeah.
But, bitch, you was tacky for that.
Yeah.
Very.
You know
Because
what
we
I'm
have
saying?
said since
Yeah.
I don't know how long that don't fucking bring me no babies, no STDs, and don't embarrass me.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And that's all you had to do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still pissed at him because he didn't come to me as a man and tell me because we better than that.
Okay, so you got off the phone with the girl after all this information. Y'all
Yeah.
cordial, everything cool. And then what happened?
And then I didn't say nothing to him for about a week. I just, you know, talked to my girls and was just trying to get my head on straight. You know, and I finally went to him and I talked to him and he was just, you know, so apologetic. And
So did he automatically admit to it?
yeah, he did. And he told me that it's a possibility that the baby could be his. And I was like, okay, and we was just, I didn't know what to do at that point, honestly. I told him, get out, He went and stayed with one of his homeboys for about a month, and it was hard.
During
being
that
apart.
month.
It was hard being away.
Being away, my children, their money, just all of it.
Everything affected by his stupid mistake or his stupid decision.
Right. And, he wasn't thinking about us, When you're in a relationship, it's not just you. Mm-hmm. You have your wife, your children, the dog, the cat, whatever the fuck y'all got going on,
The mama-in-laws, everybody's affected.
For real.
Everybody.
And my dad was affected as well because my mother had just passed, and we were all going through a tough time right then. So,
Damn, I forgot that was right around that time, too.
Yeah. So it was really hard. I mean, but we got through it. Well, I can't say that. We're still working.
Okay. It's a work in progress.
Every day we're working.
So the thing that caught my attention is you waited a week. Yeah. I don't have that much discipline. Because I'm waking that nigga up right there. Get your ass up right now. What the hell? This nigga's getting woken up with a pitchfork.
I just wanted
I am the devil on his back.
I wanted to check out his actions. I want
that
to
says
see,
a lot about you.
I just wanted to watch him. And a little bit, I was going crazy, but I was just trying to just get myself together before I made any drastic decision because it's not just me.
Yeah. But did you know, let me ask this. Before this, did you have any inclination, anything to make you even think he was cheating?
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Not nothing. Like he wasn't. So this wasn't like a one night stand. He slept with her one time. He actually was messing with her. Like they had an affair. Yeah. That's what's called an affair when you're married. Mm-hmm. And she thought that was her man, but she knew about you.
But she knew about me, and that's another reason why I wanted to beat that ass. Okay. Yeah. Because you knew about me, and like I said, I was gonna let the baby come over and just.
Try to figure it
out.
You wanted him to still be a father to his child.
I did, but it got canceled. It got canceled.
Why so?
The bitch told me. So one day she called my phone and she would just call and be messy and be calling his phone late at night when we're out, just shit like that, And me and her was arguing back on the phone and she was like, yeah, I'm going to put you in the grave with your dead ass mama.
Oh.
So
you didn't go over there and burn. Kill that hoe?
No, because I have other responsibilities, like I told you.
Yes, you do. You so level-headed.
I was like, you know what? We're gonna stop right here. And just because you said that baby will never be able to come over my house. That baby is never welcomed. And
we don't even know that baby.
You get nothing. And if I don't do nothing for the baby gets nothing. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because I run that.
Period.
Period. So,
how did he feel about that?
I asked him. I still asked him like a week ago, because I get, our other friends have small children, and I love the babies. So I get them, and take them with me, kick it. And I asked him, I said, how do you feel about me getting these other children and not getting, your baby? He said, really don't matter to me. It don't bother me.
Wow.
But I told her that. I told her that,
you better be nice to me, bitch.
You better be nice to me because
everything comes through me.
Everything comes through me.
Yeah.
You get nothing. You can try to get child support. He make good money. Go get child support. That's all you're going to get. He's a great dad, so.
But he has other kids, so you're not going to get like the max amount anyway because he has other kids and stuff.
Well, can I respectfully say this? It's like, because I don't want to say anything disrespectful. It's fucked up on the end of now we got another black child in this world that's going to be fatherless based off of this man's decision. You know what I mean? For him to even say, oh, it don't really bother me. I'm hoping that deep down inside it does. He's just trying to save face
in
with
front
you.
Of me. And I told him, I really want to know because we're that close that you should be able to tell me if it's bothering you. And sometimes, honestly, it bothers me.
Yeah.
But just because you said that, bitch, you gonna eat that.
Yeah.
And then maybe later on down the line, you could come back and apologize and you know,
as a woman,
because I didn't do nothing to you, bitch. That's my husband.
Yeah.
You know,
you made a baby. So let me ask y'all this, just generally. How do you feel like, because you're in the situation, a woman sleeping with your husband, she knows all about you. She has this child by your husband. Do we feel responsible for the child because that's our child's sibling? I mean, our children's sibling. Are we responsible for making sure they have a relationship with each other? Are we responsible as the wife of making sure that this child does still have the same father figure that our children are?
It won't be the same. It won't be the same. Just because it's so different when you have the dad in the house with the children. You could try to form a relationship, because there's a YouTube couple where they live together. They've been together for years. They got 3 kids together, and he went off and had a side baby, and she's deciding to stay with him and deciding to bring that child along with. He can come over to the house. He's got a son. He got 3 daughters with a girl, and he has a son, and she's deciding to be the bigger person and accept that child into their house.
I mean,
I don't know, being Bridget. Cause I don't know shit. Cause I'm so like, I detach very, very easily, and it's kind of scary sometimes how much I can detach from people, and not. I'll have my moment, maybe 2-3 days of sadness, and then I'm like, okay, it's done. Like it is what it is. I gotta move on. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, get back to being me. So I don't know, because I do have these rules like, don't bring me no babies. I don't know if I can stay with that man.
And see, I don't know.
I don't know, because I don't know if I can accept. I love kids. I don't know if I can accept that kid and be like,
you.
But why wouldn't you just leave the man?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have to leave the man because you broke my rules.
So why did you decide to stay?
That's the question.
Well, I mean, she kind of answered it though. You said, you know, because it was too. When you weigh the pros and the cons, listen, staying is better than leaving.
I think the main thing you told me was your son.
My son.
Y'all
Definitely.
have how does baby now? 4? Yeah.
And he is definitely a manly man. And I can't teach him to be a man. Baby, we went to the Olympics for my daughter, and we went to Florida, and he whooped my ass the whole way there.
How many you telling me that?
And the whole way back. Baby, I got on that phone. I called his daddy. I said, come on back to the house.
Get your damn son.
Baby, get him. But, you know, definitely
You put yourself aside for your family in that situation.
Yes, I kind of feel like a white girl. I mean, you know.
Does it change your relationship though? Like, has y'all's relationship changed for like the worse, or did it make y'all closer? What did it?
It had changed for the worst. You know, I damn near being mean to him every day. Like, just, oh girl. Yeah. Like, what you looking at? Like, you know, give me some damn chips. You know. Shit like that. I mean, even my dad.
Because you look at them differently. Like
my
me personally,
level.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I would lose respect for him, and that would be so hard. So I commend you for really trying to work through that. Honestly,
why do you think he stayed? Like, why do you think he just like shit? Obviously, he was having some fun because he didn't had a whole affair.
Well, sex is fun.
Why do you think he said, what made the decision? Like, you know what? Even if it takes me losing my other child, I'm gonna stay right here. Well, that's a big decision on his end too.
From what I think is, he does love us. He loves our family life,
the unit.
You know, what we have. You know, it's just when you come over there, you're gonna definitely feel the energy. Yeah. You know. Yeah.
Going to the baby track meets and stuff all the time, and just being there for each other and having fun. Y'all have fun. Y'all have a fun relationship for the most part.
Yeah. And it was just, I think it was just hard for both of us. I mean, we were still calling each other every day. He was still going to get the kids, picking the kids up. So I was still seeing him. So on this break, I'm like, damn, I want my baby. Yeah. You know? Yeah. At the same time, my knife is under my pillow. You know?
Yeah.
But
that's big.
So you stayed for the family, and you missed him.
She loved him. Mm-hmm. She loves him.
I do love him.
And when you truly love somebody, it's unconditional.
But the bitch got this is one time and one time only.
Yeah, like it ain't no nigga you can keep doing this. You know, but dang, that's crazy.
So do you think men will sometimes take that as a pass? Like, she accepted it. This time I won't get a baby from it.
Yeah, they might.
I might still dip.
But see, that's why, you know what, how I feel. Some of you said in the beginning, you can't stay together 40 years and expect nothing. I'm never giving a man permission to cheat, but I don't weigh that heavily on my relationships. I don't even want. Listen,
it's unrealistic. It's very
keep
unrealistic.
That shit away from me. All I ask you is let my household make me always feel like ain't shit going on. Because like you said, you had no idea. So he did that part right. You know what I mean? But I mean, right, wrong. You know what I'm saying? Wrong. Pretty ugly. But I, you know what I mean? But it's like, if I'm being honest, I probably would have stayed too. I probably would have stayed. Now the part where it gets, I don't know what I would do about the baby. That's the thing. I probably would, you know what I mean? I don't know, because my daughter's stepmother, not just trying to tell their business, but he had several kids on, like, well, not several. He had a kid on her, you know? And I remember telling her, God knew what he was doing when he left me for you, because he cheated on me with her. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, he knew what he was doing, because I wouldn't have been able to accept that at the age that it happened. Now at this age, damn near 40, I can tolerate a little bit more than I could have tolerated in my 20s, because you realize that you got more to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we talking about our family. We talking about our kids. We talking about our finances. We talking about.
I wish the guys would think like that. Like, nigga, you got a lot to lose while you over there dipping around.
They don't think that.
Like, do you not see what the fuck I am?
Girl, it ain't even I am. Do you see what we built
together?
What we built together.
But like his homeboy, he told me, he said, Ayesha, we don't look at it like that. We look at it.
I know
like,
you don't.
When I did get hard, we just release and we done. I mean, Eric would tell me that it would be sometimes he would fuck her in the car, or like on the side of, you know, like.
But why did he keep doing it? That's my only thing.
Feels good.
He told me
cheating
because
versus an affair is complete. You had this girl feeling like you was her dude. That's the
I don't know,
because
when they date, when they go on dates and stuff, it was really just sex.
Some women
They
don't
don't require it.
dates.
I asked her, I said, so did he ever buy you anything or give you any money? And she was like, no. Like a tray, you know? And I'm like, oh, well, bitch, you ain't stole nothing but some dick. Is that, you know?
Sometimes I don't even want to fuck him anyway.
Thank you. But, you know, I talked to an old lady that I bought our house from, and she told me, she says, Ayesha, you know, does he go to work every day? And I said, yeah. She said, well, does he take care of your kids? And I said, yeah.
Well.
I said, well, she said, well, does he love them? I said, he loves them. She said, well, does he hit you? I said, no, he don't hit me. I don't play that, you know? She said, well, baby, you better try to figure it out, because you might get with another man and
they come with something else.
It's going to be something else that you're going to have to deal with.
Girl,
why do we have to be the ones to do that?
Let me tell you something, because God built us like that, for real.
I don't want to be strong.
I ain't strong.
I have separation anxiety. So I will try to stay even when it hurt, you know, because leaving is harder than staying for me. Yeah, I can endure some shit in the situation because I can find the happiness in it. But it's so hard to leave for me. Like, I get depressed and sad because it feels like you're starting over.
All over.
And it's starting over can be a beautiful thing. But especially when you love somebody, it is so hard to detach for me, you know. But I look at it like,
a lot of women, actually.
Yeah, and it's not like,
you're more emotional. It's just the truth.
I think that sometimes we judge each other as women, like, she's stupid. I would never do that. Nigga can't have no baby on me. Nigga can't do this. You know, but reality is, listen, we all done been there. We done all been through some shit and accepted some shit that we didn't want to accept. Yeah. You know, and it doesn't make you stupid, because I don't know what you going through or what you gonna lose when you walk away.
I don't know your cons and pros.
Yeah, I never tell a woman, leave your man. Yeah. You know, unless he really just dragging your ass through the mud and beating your ass, because don't leave your man, because I can't hold you at night. I ain't finna help you pay your bills. I'm not like,
I can't protect you.
I can't protect you. I can't be a father to your children.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You never know what you're gonna do until you're in that situation.
I always say that.
Did any of your friends tell you should leave him?
No. None of them told me to leave. You know,
the only thing I remember was when you called me and you was like, "You got a divorce lawyer? Because I'm divorced. What's your divorce lawyer?" I said, "Well, mine retired, but I'll find you one."
Yeah,
if that's what you want.
Send that number.
I did.
But you know,
and you was like, "Okay, I'm gonna keep it and just I have it."
Yeah, nobody
like, okay.
told me to leave. You know,
that ain't our decision to make for you.
Yeah.
My best friend Gail, she cried.
Yeah,
you know, and she said like that hurt me.
Yeah,
that he did that to
Bitch,
you.
We was all hurt.
Yeah, like it was fucked up. You know, but.
We was all hurt. I was going through it, honestly.
You're still healing from it.
Yeah.
I can see it as you're talking about it. You still healing from it. It makes me want to cry. Because we endure so much as women. You know, we go through so much. And trying to be the mother of a household, a wife, working, and just trying to, and like y'all talk about how your family's so happy. You know, it comes with so many good things, and one decision can destroy it all.
Mm-hmm. It's selfish.
Yeah.
You know?
It is very selfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
That fucking sucks.
But maybe next time we can come together and maybe you can talk and
that'd be interesting.
You can see his point of view.
Oh, I wish you would have brought him on here. I don't know, because I be mean.
She gonna go in.
Why the fuck would you do that? Nigga, why would you do some shit like that?
That was dumb.
You have to take your lip on that ass.
God damn it.
Why do y'all do that? Yeah. Well,
you bring Eric and I'm bring Deshaun because he did the same thing. He had no kid, but he was cheating in my house, and I think that's more just goddamn respectful.
Yeah.
Hell.
And I asked him that. I said, "Did you cheat in the house?"
Yeah.
Baby.
But see, you know,
he fucked the girl in the car. Like, you had it in my bed. Oh,
but
God.
you know what? You know, and not to take anything away from what Deshaun did, I place a lot of things with men on their age and where they are in their life. Y'all were young,
but also Eric is kind of immature as far as us. He's immature.
Yeah,
he is.
So he's growing.
He still got some growing to do.
Yeah.
And look how patient we are as women. Like, nigga,
I'm trying.
I'm gonna let you grow a little bit more. You fucked up. But I ain't gonna hold that against you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, get your shit together.
Is he still trying to like win you over?
One.
Is he being like sweet and kind
every day?
Yeah.
You know
that really does help.
But sometimes I can also see his patience thinning, because I can be a bitch. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah.
Does it sometimes just hit you? Just like
and sometimes it'll just come to my head. Or I could be watching TV and loving hip hop and Rashida and whatchamacallit come on, and I'm like, shit. You know, just anything,
certain little triggers,
anything.
Yeah,
and we could be having sex, and I'd be like, oh, is that what you was doing? You know, it's always there.
Damn.
Have y'all tried counseling or anything?
No, I would love to.
I think that would probably, because you need to be able to express yourself and say some shit to where you don't even feel the need to even do that anymore, because that's gonna break y'all.
Yeah, because it's childish of me, and you know I try hard, but sometimes I have to go there.
Yeah.
And then but you can't keep asking for permission to be able to go there.
And that's what my dad said.
That's not fair.
My dad is like, enough is enough, Ayesha. Yeah. You know, it's been long enough, you know.
For you to stop acting like that?
Yeah, for me to stop acting like that. Like, you decided to stay with him, so get over it. But damn, it's hard.
It hurts.
It's hard. It's a process.
I wouldn't say get over it, because I would say you gonna have to deal. You know what I mean? And you can't deal. Your coping mechanism can't be saying shit to him, like belittling him, because you're gonna break the man. You know what I'm saying? He already probably feel a way about whatever he's done, and then we're constantly you already in the hole.
Right.
They keep throwing dirt on you. You eventually gonna bury me, and I'm gonna suffocate.
Right. And
you
sometimes that's how I feel like.
Let me ask one final question before we wrap up here. Where is your trust level with him today? You're like 10% trust him?
It depends on the day.
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
So today you're feeling like
60. He got 60 today.
60%. Okay.
You know?
See, that's good. I'm glad you said it depends on the day, because sometimes we feel like we got to be so definite in how we feel. Oh, I got to be mad at him, or I can't trust him. No, some days you can wake up and be like, that nigga ain't finna do nothing. Yeah,
that's
and
my
it's
baby.
okay to
And
do
that's
that.
how I feel.
It's okay feelings are fleeting. You know, they come and they go. So it's okay to do that. I have one last question. I'm sorry, because we do have to wrap up. Do you think it would have been different if he didn't have a baby?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Can
I answer that for you?
It would have been water under the bridge. I mean, but
not saying that, but
I mean,
if he would just caught him cheating, it would have been
a little different.
Because to me, okay, definitely the baby is fucking like, what the fuck? But to me, it's more like you had an ongoing affair. You cheated. You in a doghouse for a little while, but an affair is like you changed what we got going on. The moment you start to continuously seeing the same person, it's like.
But she said it didn't change for her. She didn't even know it had been going on, and she didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Once she found out, found out, like this ain't happened one time, 2 times. You were doing this. Like,
would it have been different if he had just had a couple one-offs with the girl versus a whole, like, I don't know how long? It would have changed it for you.
Yeah.
It
would have changed it for me. But the only way I think to absolutely just make everything kosher is he's going to have to be a father eventually.
Yeah.
But she's going to have to apologize to me. She's going to have to know that I'm the motherfucking woman and I'm running shit over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she just gonna have to respect me on that level.
She'll have to respect
and you know what? And that's why I'm not even mad at you for making a decision. Like, you know what? Your child can't come over here because she, as a woman and as a mother, should be able to be like, let me humble myself. I did something wrong.
Right.
I need to respect this woman. I ain't supposed to be disrespecting her, talking shit to her, making her feel away. Right. I need to be like, shit, you know what? I was sleeping with your husband and I knew it, and this is the outcome. So I gotta humble myself and be like, hey, can the baby come over?
And that little baby
can we have a talk?
Yes. Can we talk?
Adults, can we all have a conversation?
Apologize to you? Let me apologize to you.
Woman to woman.
We just not there yet.
Like Aunt Shirley said, having a piece of man ain't better than having no man at all. God damn it. Bitch, I'm keeping my piece of man over here. And you can take your ass woman to woman over there.
And on that note, we're out of here.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Ayesha, for coming and sharing your story. We really appreciate you being open and honest with us. We really do. So glad you agreed to come on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, that was fun. It was cool.
Okay, pretty boy, pretty girl.
Our pretty girl is clearly Ayesha Shepherd. Ayesha, is it Smith Shepherd or just Shepherd?
Smith Shepherd.
Smith Shepherd. Okay, cool.
Definitely you are, because you really came and you represent the pretty ugly struggle for real.
Yeah.
You know, like you got a beautiful family and you decided to share the ugly side of what's going on. I appreciate you for that.
Real.
For real. Because we try to make it look like everything is perfect and cookie cutter because in the world we live in today, and it take a lot to expose that. You know, so I really appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, thank you.
And she's not even on any Instagram, or any social media, anything. So, like, this is her, like, big, like, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube.
At the nearest Walmart.
So, for her to come, like, boom, I'm out here, it's big. Do we have a pretty boy?
I really don't. Like, that shit just made me be like, fuck these niggas.
Let's catch y'all next week. I'm your girl, B.Hall.
And I'm your girl, Conni Luv.
Bye.
Bye. That was pretty good, y'all.